in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do.
And let's see if he can earn the respect. This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready to pressure the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
No, not close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport.
This is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players built off of that. So to me, not a big surprise if these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Hunt is on its way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back. A lot of people thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all last time they had him, hoping for better fortune this time around. It's a drive trying to go up top. The defense won't get him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they tried to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get it down for a big loss.
Defense was not buying it. The backfield got the big play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. Afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Ready,
This
set.
offense has it with really good field position.
Ready. Ready, break. Valley starter. Set.
They'll send the back in motion. Trying to get the edge on the top. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Got it.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Clear.
Leaves it with the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ready up.
Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20.
Slab.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll go to the toss. Into the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum. And that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Ready.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Off to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 46. It'll be a first down. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing with the consistency they have because they can't keep their quarterback straight.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long.
In blue. Ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball crossed his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt return.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the defense holds firm. No to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And it's a touchdown, put 6 on the board. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys just turn on the afterburners and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense.
Okay,
Maybe
ready?
they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Farmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
I normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it. There's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start you possibly could have
Pound,
had. So
55,
they need to score a touchdown.
He's off the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Man, coaches talked about they want to
On
get
the
this
double.
running back involved early and often and create some momentum.
Let's
And
go.
this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off big speed.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it was Wilson Gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really
Okay,
get into the
right.
rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but he gets man coverage and other guys on that play.
He goes at the 39.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been
Ready,
hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep hitting him on the ground. That's why they built it.
Shoots it to the left. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets a block. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum.
Ready,
Couldn't
break.
ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Green 25. Razor, razor.
He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Got it.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Ready up.
Had a chance to talk it over during the
Hornet,
break, and they'll start
Hornet.
with second down.
Easy.
Might be calling a high route.
Kill. Ready, go.
Scanning the field, it's Reese. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Ready.
They couldn't make the connection on second down.
Black
Now a
24.
3rd and 7 to
Black
keep the drive
24.
alive.
Here we go.
Motion from the back. Trying to beat him to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There we go. And
Set.
explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the
Cricket.
house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers.
Snags it with his sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving. Takes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The tight end. Play action fake. Pressure coming. And it goes down at the 11-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more.
Okay, ready?
Because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to twin with the ball. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds.
Ready?
Great place to start for this offense.
Come on,
Quarterback
set.
making adjustments.
Hot.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Calls it in. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag
On the
through all
double.
that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
He's got it. He stays out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of
Get
downs.
set. Get set.
And off from the short field. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run.
Ready, set.
They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to
Spider.
and throw downfield.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Gets the back moving. On the option. Bill tosses.
And man, what an interesting call. 4th and medium, and the offense says, run. They don't want to pass the football. They run the option. They get it to the pitch man. He catches it, but this defense does a really good job. You can tell they know where the sticks are, and they get the big
42
turnover on
Spider.
downs.
Cut. Base it. Ready.
Trying to get it to the mark. And they're in for a touchdown. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On the move from inside his 5.
I need to get my swag.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Ready
Guys,
up.
we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. You take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case
29
may
Philly.
be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic rosters now. That is a staple of this sport.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
On the set.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Slab.
To the ground. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw.
On the ball.
Makes a catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you want to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in the game.
Let's go! Pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Ready?
The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Igloo. Igloo.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
On the double.
Now on 2nd down.
Pound 55 weak. Ready?
Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at
Let's
halftime.
go. Get set.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly.
Ready, go.
2nd down, they'll go to the end. Looking deep. And that's good. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback
Ready,
could not
set.
have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Oh, they're after him. He's brought down at 49. That is well short of the first down. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Under fire. And they get the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Ready up.
Trying to pick up a first down.
Cobra. Terrier.
Sends it back in motion. Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime.
Easy.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first
On
half,
set.
and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Second down, he'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Lost one deep down the right side. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
On the ready. Green.
He'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Ready, ready.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Cricket.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll toss it to the left. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Here we go.
He leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. Flying out to the left. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad one to shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
On the run from inside his own line. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Ready.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense.
Set. Ready.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture.
Here we go.
Smith dropping to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. Takes the grab right down the middle. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40
On
yards
the
before
double.
the touchdown-saving tackle. One big play
Here
can
we
really
go.
flip the script of a
Ready.
drive that's first and 10 from just outside the 30. Fires to the tight end. And he's thrown down after a nice game.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just
Okay.
need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going. And they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Ball at the 12 after that completion.
Ready, set.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Spider.
Gets it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive
Ready,
guys and
fight.
staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Out of the shotgun on third down. In the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world. You got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up by 25 over UConn.
42 Spider.
This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Now for that one, Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Ready up.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they... And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Ready.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Get set. Get set.
Off play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
I'm a play caller these days, but you want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Here's the hit. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
On the ready.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Shotgun the handoff to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job of nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for room at the 40. Took care of it himself. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes some time. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Set. Hut.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Firing to the right, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Ready, break.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Jackrabbit. Ready, go.
Looking to fire.
defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
On On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line.
Ready up.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Here we go. Ringo.
Leaves it with the back.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing the running game.
And how easy does football become a physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
On the
Bad news
set.
for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got
55
a lick
weeks.
on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that.
On the
but
ready.
You're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Smith dropping the pass.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to break it.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Some of the yardage on the punt.
Okay, ready?
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
Green 25.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads it left. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Cricket.
Here's the head.
On the double.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Easy.
Back to pass. Breaking down. Gets it out. They make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd.
Ready,
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Here we go. Ready.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it work.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40.
Lasso.
Smith wants to throw. Looking left. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading as much as they are.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
Ready up.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work.
Lion.
Motion from the back.
Stay.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. They snipe out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous.
And the defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
Come on,
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On the ready.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Hurry.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30.
Ready.
Now this offense is back on the field.
Belly stutter. 42 spider. 4-2 go. Ready.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside of the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box. He moved the whole way as long as he got past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing over. Another day.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the kids to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reese. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They just keep firing. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's going for the line. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Ready, set.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Tuna.
He might want another play. Looks to the throw. Fires to the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Ready, break.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time. They wanted to punt away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field.
chains, keep this drive alive after that
29
earlier
Philly.
sack.
2-9 Philly.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here's the pressure. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Reese. Underfoot. Hit the ball as he released. That first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had
On
a
the
great
set.
day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Flare. Slab.
Lost to adjust the pattern. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they were able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Now well within striking distances. That 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
Jackrabbit.
They'll run it, trying to gain time. Now he's on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they
Okay,
just
ready?
can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to push as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense.
Ready?
The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
He'll throw it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
On the
They
double.
already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're
Let's
going to
go.
go for it here on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
They were able to come out here in week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Okay.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
Now 55 weak. Ready, ready.
Smith dropping to pass. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack. That is a...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Holds it in and looking upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Got it.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win on to next week.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
On the
This
set.
drive will open from the 15.
Set. Ready. Ready, go. Set.
Smith wants to throw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this game is obviously out of hand.
On the
But I
ready?
think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right?
Here we
Let's
go.
throw some deep balls and continue to open up this
Let's go,
offense
get
and
set.
keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the
Ready,
football
ready.
game.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the go, they'll try to impose their running game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches
ready?
on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. Right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great later in the game.
Razor.
Quarterback making checks. Taken down, he'll throw it. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score.
On the double.
They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Gorilla. Hornet. And Core. Ready, go.
To the air, it's Reese. He'll take another shot here. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on third and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that they're coaching.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.